Alright, welcome back everyone. Currently checking out some storage lockers. Well, I don't know, I clicked there. Online, be honest, I'd be pretty happy if I didn't see a storage locker for quite some time. I just finished cleaning out that last locker. Broom swept it yesterday. It took me about 30 minutes, so 30 minutes an hour. Some of these actually look pretty good. This guy. So this one looks interesting. You got a bunch of boxes here. It looks like maybe a candle, or not a candle, a lamp. Other things, boxes. Boxes are always interesting. Looks like a bunch of books. There was one locker here that, if you guys have been following for a while, you know exactly what I'm into. But, I mean, this thing has to be staged. These are all sports jerseys right up front, and they're like hanging up right at the door. So they definitely went through the locker, took out all the sports jerseys, and you can see everything's just tossed around, like all their clothes. And all the hats are perfectly put on the right side. This one's even looking right at you. So definitely staged. But this would probably be a locker I'd be interested in. However, not for $360. Also looks like a lot of work. And it's in Philadelphia, which is pretty far. Speaking of going pretty far, we're going to Scranton. We're going thrifting. It's been about 2 weeks. So let's get into it. Let's find some treasure. All right. Well, we made it up here. They're doing like some sort of... Whoa, buddy. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what's going on. This person's yellow car is going so slow through this whole parking lot. Finally going to park. Wow. That was nuts. I don't know what almost happened there, but I'm heading over here to see if I can drop off donations. I've been hauling around donations in the back of my Jeep for probably close to a month now. I've been trying to donate it to Whitehall, and I just haven't even gone there that long. So it's actually looking like there's no one out here. Well, I guess not. All right. It's kind of unfortunate. But get you some tires. A whole bunch of tires and televisions. Wow. That looks rough. Maybe I can kind of spin around here. Okay, creep a little bit more. And back up. And there's a whole pile of scrap metal over there. I don't know what's going on. Televisions on televisions. This is the place to drop off TVs, it looks like. I did talk to her about it, and she said, yeah, it's fine as long as they work. But I assume all those don't work. So would she be mad if I dropped off ones that didn't work? If they're just going to ship them out? I don't know. But I guess I gotta drop off donations somewhere else or after. And all the bikes you can ever want. Check out, where's this jacket? Just seen it here. This is an oldie. Look at that. Sears. Good old Sears jacket. Nylon. There's nothing on it, unfortunately. That's an oldie. Then I seen this one. You can see the green stripes, so you think it's like maybe a Celtics jacket or Eagles jacket. Womp womp womp. Nothing on the front. I grabbed this older Missouri sweatshirt. It is a made in USA. For some reason I keep on looking at this and I feel like that's not the way you spell Missouri, but I'm pretty certain that's actually how you spell Missouri. Don't think they'd screw that up. For some reason it just looks different to me. I think we'll be on to the second thrift store. I didn't find much here. I usually don't find much here. So we'll be on to the second one. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better. I know the bric-a-brac section's a little weak. Got Budweiser Stein. I don't know what that is. No idea. Got a baseball glove in the back, but Lego movies, brass charger, get yourself a Halo mask, I just don't see anything here. Nope, nothing for me. All right, so at the second thrift store here, it's a time of the year where they're switching over from like sweatshirts to like bathing suits. I can't find a jacket section. Usually there's a jacket section here. I have no idea where it is. Schmokin? Area Indians. Schmokin? Nice old Russell Athletics sweatshirt, but you know, there's some sweatshirts that are vintage, but they have no value. All right, so here's one. Blue Mountain and Reading Railroad, Hamburg, Pennsylvania. It's a raglan sweatshirt. It's probably from the 80s. Older tag, older screen print, but there's just no value for it. I wish there was a value for like just miscellaneous, assorted, random small town USA sweatshirts, t-shirts, stuff like that. Here's another vintage sweatshirt. I don't even know what this is. The Three Bears versus Goldilocks. Wow. Maybe somebody want this if you like Goldilocks. I don't know. That might be like a kid's riddle that I'm just completely not aware of. But even like everything's just very minimal in terms of product today, it looks like. I did grab one Notre Dame sweatshirt, which given the recent events at Notre Dame, I haven't seen any increase in terms of product selling. I feel like some people did say, have you ever seen an increase in Notre Dame stuff, even though it's not really Notre Dame, is not the same Notre Dame, but I have not. This is an older sweatshirt. Hopefully their football team does well. If Notre Dame football does well, college football does well. And we have a Southern Tide t-shirt here. This looks like it was never even worn. Great brand to sell. Nothing really too crazy about this shirt, but for $3, I think I'll at least get 15 out of it. We'll run through these t-shirts quick, and then I'm going to head down over there into the abyss of bric-a-brac. So everything looks really bare here. As you can see, there's not really anything over here. I think usually here's like the chair section. They have like a bunch of chairs in here. Here's an ironing board, $6. Those I usually find a lot of, and it's weird because I do find a lot of them, and they're not like broken. Like, I mean, I break them when I put in my van, but they're not like broken whenever I pick them up, which is interesting. But there's just nothing here. As you can see, this is usually all full as well. I only picked up 2 shirts here, so it's probably going to be a pretty bare day. I have one more thrift store to do. It's a nice tray, $13. Interesting. This is actually glass. So a funny story is this looks like silver plate, just like from the outside. Somebody brought like a cup that looked like this, probably half the size, and it looked like aluminum, and he took it to the scrapyard, and the guy's like, nah, I don't think this is aluminum, I think it's glass. That's what the guy at the scrapyard did. And the guy's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's aluminum, watch. And he drops it and just shatters everywhere. It was so awkward, you know, because it's like, yeah, I guess it is glass. There's a dog bowl. I might be getting Salsa a new one, probably like an aluminum one or a stainless steel. We have a duck, Heritage Mint. It might be a decent one. Sometimes they have glass eyes. This doesn't look like a glass eye. It might be. He's also broken on his beak. The last duck that I got, where did I get that duck? Oh, I got it at the rummage sale. I brought it to the flea market. No one even asked me about it, which was interesting. Interesting. Benjamin Franklin, I think. All right, we'll be on to the last store here. All right, here we go. Whoa. Bro, you're like riding on your rims. That is a flat tire if I've ever seen one. Oh, wow. Fronts are all right. Yikes. All right, last thrift store. Here we are, warehouse, thrift store. Parking here was atrocious, so I'm not, of course, there's a spot right there. I'm not even gonna probably get a cart. Last thrift store. Let's hope it's a good one. I got a stack here. One thing is really kind of crazy is I was thinking the other thrift store, I haven't found a Dare shirt probably in like 2 months, and here it is. Finally found one, and for me, the red ones actually sell better than the black ones. There are a couple variations in terms of gray ones with different kind of flags and other things like that that sell extremely well, but the red ones do sell very well for me, so it's only $1. And I get 10 to 15 bucks a piece for them, and I always run out of them. This is one thing I want to talk about briefly here in a bit. And these are these old tacky sweaters, the golfing sweaters, some of them kind of seasonal. Picked up another Woolrich sweatshirt here. I think I want to keep this one. This one's just kind of cool. It's interesting. You got the black bears on it. Probably early 90s, but it's definitely a cool looking sweatshirt. Something I would probably rock I don't know, 5 times. Penn State Wrestling and some other shenanigans over there. I'm over here in the bric-a-brac section, kind of electronics. We have an Atari thing, but I think this is like one of those new Atari system kind of things that you, it's got to be. This is too clean, the material's just not the best. It's too new to me. There's like these new plug-and-play systems. All the older systems are coming back with them. Get yourself a wingman. I actually had one of these back in the day. I say back in the day like it was 50 years ago, but it's probably about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Interesting. All right, here's the recap. So this was probably my favorite find today. It's a Woolrich sweatshirt, and just the other day I found my first Woolrich sweatshirt. The weird thing about this is not like Woolrich brand. It's like I don't even know if you'd call this like a Woolrich knockoff, but it's still kind of cool. I think I want to keep this for myself. It has the black bears, which are very prevalent here in Pennsylvania. I know personally I have one on my property that just like ends up randomly showing up probably like twice a year. And he just walks through the yard, moseys around, and it was kind of weird because probably about last year I was maybe from here to where that red Jeep Compass, maybe? I don't know what kind of car, Cherokee? That's a weird looking Jeep. I was probably from here to that red Jeep away, and the guy was just walking right by. And he was a very big bear. I would definitely say he weighed at least 500 pounds. He was big. So I like that. And then we have this golf sweater. It's like a tacky sweater. Very decorative, very obnoxious style. And for some reason, for myself, I've been selling a lot of these on Etsy over the past couple years. Whenever I get them, sometimes they do take a while, but it seems to be like everyone buys them, especially around Father's Day. Everyone seems to buy these sweaters. Obviously, you want to get kind of the bigger sizes. And usually those are usually pretty big. So that's an XL. It fits like an XL. It might be even a little loose as an XL, but for some reason those do sell well. I don't know about eBay with selling them, but they are a very vintage looking design, big logo, obnoxious, and people seem to really want them for some reason. And generally speaking, I get $15 to $25 a piece for that. It's they do come in a lot of different sports. I've had tennis, I've had skiing, but golf really is the one sport that seems to sell the best. So if you're looking for something new to check out, try not to pass up on those. I do see them quite often. Usually when you want to find them, you want to find the ones that are really, really crazy design, something that's something really out there, not just something with a golf ball on it. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. It's been kind of bare in terms of picking, but that's just the thrifting way, and we'll catch you guys next time. As always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.